everybody, and welcome to the Daily Scope for the 29th of March. So today, Venus makes a quintile to Saturn. So this transit can bring a chance to make positive change and progress, especially in relation to Venus' energy of creativity and beauty and Saturn's energy of discipline and structure. Although this transit offers opportunities for growth and progress, it can also be difficult if not used properly. With this transit, Venus brings the energy of peace and harmony, while Saturn brings the energy of structure and stability. So the potential negatives of this aspect includes a feeling of being stuck, stagnated, difficulty in expressing your emotions or understanding other people's opinions and emotions, and also difficulty in making decisions. The lack of emotional expression can also lead to feelings of not being able to see a clear way forward out of your problems. So this can just bring a feeling of heaviness, like life is never going to get better for me, and this can all be disheartening and make it harder for us to even see the potential of, the fact that often we have to work through our life's challenges to even dream of or to be able to be practical in reaching our success. It's important at this time to honour your emotions and those of others, and also to take care of your needs and help support each other. Meditation, journaling and connecting with nature, even if it's just by watching nature on a YouTube or any other platform video, which can really help bring the harmony between Venus's and Saturn's energy. It's also important to be aware of how the environment can affect your feelings, and to take care of your psychological needs as well as your, emotional ones as well as, your physical, financial needs, intellectual needs, whatever needs to be taken care of. You should focus on that right now. When Venus makes a quintile to Saturn, content creators can choose to write, talk or record about blocks to our ambition, how we can get to our goals and reach that success, and how important it is to break down our long-term goals into taking small daily steps to reaching them, encouraging people to look after their life from a bigger perspective and think about our inner values and the desires, and how to honour our inner values in a time when there's so many different people and influences telling us who to be, what to desire, what to want in our lives and stuff. Also talking about what it takes to stay determined and motivated, and how to seek out or make the use of the resources, the money, the time that we have, and how to balance our sort of relationships with our goals and ambitions as well, and the importance of taking responsibility and how people can take more responsibility, which is what Saturn wants us to do in astrology, and be more disciplined in order to reach our goals, whether this be traditional, like, becoming a CEO or manager, going that traditional route, or starting up your own sort of like spiritual creative business. We all have to still have discipline to reach whatever our goals are. So also discuss, in depth on how we can overcome our obstacles, how we can just, come and more stable in our lives and more stable in our attempts and getting back up after each failure, and how talking about how failure is also part of gaining success and stuff like that. Mercury also makes a quintile to Mars, so on the positive side, it allows us to be more aware of our own and other people's sort of like problems. Excellent energy provides us the need and the tools to problem solve and to think more logically and clearly, which is, sort of like needed, encouraging us to take on new projects or continue old ones, and to take risks and to move forward in our lives regardless of the obstacles. On the negative side, this transit can lead to feelings of impatience, aggression that can be difficult for us to manage. It can also lead to impulsivity, causing us to make decisions without fully considering the consequences. And so it's also important at this time to just relax and to just have faith that everything will work out if you dare to take those practical daily steps needed to bring about the changes that you need in your life. Also today, Venus makes a semi-sextile to Chiron, so this supports healing and transformation, allows us to bring more harmony into our relationships, which is good because there's lots of disruptive energies about today and this week even, and allowing us to express our feelings more effectively, take more responsibility for our own healing and be open to healing and transformation, and to be vulnerable with ourselves and others as well. Also, again, this aspect can bring up old wounds and insecurities, which can just make us feel uneasy because, facing our vulnerabilities are so hard for us to do. But, just be gentle with yourself and try to work through any unresolved issues that come up right now. And just remember how important it is to set healthy boundaries and to respect other people's boundaries and not let other people take advantage of you, which can be the downside of this transit because, you're not feeling yourself, some of you, especially those with strong Venus or Chiron energy in their chart, or strong 2nd and 7th house aspects in their natal chart as well. So all in all, Venus semi-sextile Chiron can help us become more emotionally aware, recognise patterns in our relationships and within ourselves that's holding us back, so we can build healthier relationships to find more inner peace, reminding us to open our hearts to ourselves and others, balance all sides of our personality, and to let go of fear, anger and resentment, or at least, managing them because it can be hard, so we can have look at ourselves and the world with a more compassionate, open-minded perspective rather than just beating ourselves up, which we can all do. So yeah, that's the daily scopes for the 29th of March.